One of the things that I think we can touch on or mention is no one, well, with the exception of a couple people, no one wants to run Logi. No one wants to sit there and sit at a point that, isn't seeing any action. But those are very important and integral roles. I think in the context of Arma, right? If you're not getting supplies to your fob, or if you're not getting supplies to key bases, you're not going to be able to spawn at them to defend them. You're not going to be able to throw up your defenses. You're not going to be able to stand your ground, much less launch an assault from those bases as well. So I think that logistics is a very mundane, okay, I'll do this because I have to type task. But without logistics, you're losing the game.
Very true.
Most definitely.
And I must,
Logistics is very important.
I do my best even in the public games when we're playing on 6075 or whatever. I tried to do the logistics, but I must admit I do enjoy the running around killing people part too. I have to decide whether I want to run around and kill people or if I want to drive a truck.
Yeah.
But then when I start driving a truck, I'm like,
yeah, like when it comes to public games, I think it's fine. Like it's fine if you just kind of do your own thing. Sometimes you have other people run logistics. When it comes to regular conflict mode, what you have is, you have that situation where you don't. You don't have to run Logi, right? You don't have to run Logi as much because you already have the towers and Legacy already, already resupplying the points. I mean, that's typically how Legacy works, right? But then you have HQC, and HQC, you really have to have somebody either running supplies, or that's why you have to have the AI running supplies. So
yeah, but the AI running supplies suck.
Yeah, they do suck. They're terrible. But
it to shoot more than one.
Yeah, but that's how the game works, and I think with just some guys stop playing the game because of that same situation. Because the new HQC mode is kind of it gets closer to a simulated. There's more technical factors involved. There's more.
There's more little things that have to work together to make it work properly.
The HQC steps away more and more from the individual player. It goes into more of the team aspect. And unfortunately, how Revolver, built their community at the start, they're a lot more individually oriented, and that shows a lot in the modded servers.
Yeah,
there's no teamwork.